Hello, welcome to Comenculo Chanel. While currently having a strong focus on nature and seasonal inspired watches, with some of the most fascinating textured dials available on the market, Grand Seiko is also a brand capable of creating impressively capable sports watches. And among these, the GMT function has always been strong for the brand. Think for instance about the GMT High Beat collection, or the 3-spring drive GMT here. Well, the latter will be joined now by a new series of watches offering the overall same style and proportions, but this time equipped with mechanical movements. Here are the new Grand Seiko Sport Collection GMT mechanical watches, the blue SBGM 245 and green SBGM 247. These two new models have been shaped in the same vein as the SBGE 253, 255 and 257 we've reviewed in this article. Quite compact, still sporty, colorful, equipped with reliable movements with classic specifications, with a fixed bezel, these represented up until now the slightly more accessible offering for a sporty GMT watch at Grand Seiko. Of course, if you're looking for something more elegant, the all-time classic Elegance SBGM 221, my personal favorite, is still an option to consider. The two new GMT SBGM 245 and SBGM 247 are thus classic sports watches that are not overdoing it. Focused and built with practicality and robustness in mind, they also add the pleasure of entirely mechanical calibers. As great the spring technology is, some still prefer a good old automatic engine for their watches. The case of these new Grand Seiko Sport Collection GMT watches is in the same vein as the spring drive models here, meaning a rather compact and pleasant 40.5 mm diameter. Still, with a screw-down crown and a screwed caseback, the case is water-resistant to a solid 200 meters rating. Classically designed, the steel case is finished with polished and brushed surfaces and comes with an original crown at 4 o'clock. Finally, the bezel of these models is fixed and engraved with a 24-hour scale. In terms of functionalities, you'll find classic central HMS and a date positioned at 4 o'clock, in line with the crown. As for the GMT function, we're talking true traveler's watch, as the crown will actuate the local time hour hand by 1-hour increments, and not the GMT hand as often with more accessible watches with outsourced movements. Both watches are worn on 3-link stainless steel bracelets with a 3-fold clasp and push-button release. Inside the case of the Grand Seiko Sport Collection GMT SBGM 245 and SBGM 247 is the automatic caliber 9S66, a movement that has been around for some time already and that is used in the Elegance SBGM 221. This self-winding caliber runs at 4 Hz and can store up to 72 hours of power reserve. It is finely regulated, with a claimed accuracy of +5 to -3 seconds per day, thus surpassing chronometric standards.